you'll find a happier space. Different turns it up. It brings everything to life. It all starts happening just the way you like. Different never blends in. It has its own way. Why go anywhere else when you can be different every day? Presenting the Tiago NRG, the urban tough roader for those who live different. See the
Good afternoon, friends. I'm Anuj, and I'm your host today, along with Miss Subha.
Hi.
Hey, Subha. Do you know which company has portfolio of cars which are one of the safest in India?
Of course, yes. Everyone knows. Vocal for local, our very own Tata Motors.
Correct. They've been on an amazing roll for the last few quarters. Phenomenal. Tiago got launched in 2016 April. It was a game changer, an instant success. Customers loved its design and drive experience. They won more than 20 awards in the launch year itself.
And that is why there are 3.5 lakh Tiagos on road today.
That's the kind of loyalty Tiago commands. But today, we are going to show you the new avatar of Tiago, which is more fun,
More adventurous.
more rugged. Presenting
The Tiago NRG.
NRG is very different from Tiago. Nahin? What do you think?
Yeah, it looks very rugged and muscular. Very distinct.
The Tata Tiago NRG here is a purpose-built tough roader. The high ground clearance helps it conquer tough terrains, while the SUV-inspired front and side cladding give it a tougher stance. And take a look at these rugged roof rails. They really make the Tiago NRG stand tall.
True. It doesn't look like any other raw off-roading vehicle.
All right, Subha. I cannot contain the excitement anymore. Let me take you both out for a spin. I hope you took good notice of the car color, for it's a green.
Looks gorgeous.
It's the perfect color for where we are headed.
Anuj, it's about time now. Where are we going?
To a place you love. Very few people know about it. You're lucky that I'm with you.
Okay. I hope it's worth all the hype.
Yes. Just sit back and relax. And enjoy the 8-speaker Harman surround system.
Anuj, do you even know where we're heading?
Don't worry. The car has infotainment system with Apple Carplay and Android Auto.
Are you sure the car can take us to such places?
Yes. Don't worry, my dear. It's the Tough Roader NRG. It has 181mm ground clearance
And dual path suspension to make sure we can go to any such place.
and it comes with 15-inch hyper-style wheels which have strong steel rims specially made to handle such terrains.
I'm so surprised you spoke of the car color and you did not talk about the interior. I really like the black interior color. It's so sporty. And also the seats, they're so comfortable and spacious.
You know what I like about this car? I like the way it drives. It's smooth, comfortable, it drives quick. Just the way a car should.
I am really impressed.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to off-road.
And I was talking about the car. Thank you, Tata Motors, for designing cars which even amateurs like him can drive.
Wait for it. And we are here. There you go. You know what's so special?
This, Anuj, this is...
And the fact that this car has a global NCAP 4-star rating. It's amazing to have an Indian manufacturer lead the way when it comes to safety.
Now this is a cool car.
And it comes in different exciting colors. Apart from this one, it comes in snow white, fire red, and cloudy grey.
This is amazing, Anuj. Together we have just witnessed the Tiago NRG.
And it's been a whole different experience. This car is not just good for city drives, but also for tough drives like these. So, for now, signing off, this is Anuj.
And this is Subha. Hopefully, see you super soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Yuvin Invitational powered by Tata Tiago NRG and Red Bull. This is the usual Edge, and I'll be your host and caster for this match as well. But joining me right now is the one and only Lucifer.
Yep, right now I'm really excited because we just finished up with one match for the day, and right now we're heading to the second match of the Invitational. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very, very hectic and interesting for viewers as such and casters to watch.
True. And before we begin, a quick heads up to everyone about Yuvin Invitational. So Yuvin Invitational is powered this time by Tata Tiago NRG. It's an invitational esports tournament organized by Yuvin Esports, as you guys already know that. After the success of the first 3 seasons of the Yuvin Community Cup, I'm pretty sure everyone has, watched all 3 Community Cups. It was absolutely brilliant to watch. And Yuvin are now back with another Valorant Invitational to celebrate the partnership with Tata Motors, one of the biggest automobile companies in India and a legacy name in the world of cars as well. I mean, this partnership is to promote the latest variant in the Tiago Series called Tata Tiago NRG to enhance the car's energetic performance for the Indian roads. Now you understand what NRG means, right? It's energy, basically. The all-new Tiago NRG is packed with a lot of features, with one of them being their expressive design that oozes class. Along with the expressive design, the car has built-in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's just impressive. As well as to make sure you have connectivity pulsing through the vehicles at all times. And Tiago NRG sets the benchmark in its price range in terms of performance, safety features, and convenience as well. So what are we waiting for, Lucy? I mean, let's just get this show on the road here.
Exactly, let's get the show on the road right now because we have the top 8 teams participating with us, and with us to take a look at the schedule or the roadmap is right in front of a screen. So it started off with the first match. It was Enigma versus True Rippers, and Enigma came on top of the match. And right now we are heading into the second match of the day. It's going to be F1xLS participating with the side of Team X. So we know how wonderful both these teams are because throughout their journey in Valorant, they have been putting up one hell of a show in various tournaments, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to back off because this is an invitational, right? Only 8 teams have been invited, so they want to put their best foot forward.
They do, and what a match we had. Enigma and True Rippers. It went into the favor of Enigma 2-1, but right now F1xLS Esports and Team X, so these 2 powerhouses are gonna go against each other. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, the last match, I did not expect it to go into the deciders map, but it did. So, but I think this one will probably and most likely go into the third map there. What do you think, Lucy?
It should always. I mean, why not go the long way? Take the long road, right? I mean, already we have Tata as our partner, and why not take that long drive? Right? It's going to be better. Watch all the three amazing performances because throughout Valorant, right, we initially started seeing. I would say general meta where everybody was picking, I would say double duelist, single sentinel, single controller, things like that. But eventually we have completely switched over. So I'm looking forward to all the three maps and all the metas from three of these two teams right now participating.
True that, and you're right about that. I mean, the long road with Tata is always good. With that 1200 CC and also 845 bhp, that is some power, from the Tata Tiago NRG there. Just like the powerful players in the teams of F1xLS Esports and Team EXO. All these players actually are very well known in the community. So them facing off against each other, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be interesting. And right now, we'll be having a look at the Asian selection here. It's gonna be the map of Split, Team EXO, and F1xLS. Both of these teams are absolutely beautiful and brilliant on the map of Split as well. Oh, okay. Right off the gate, I see Sai picking up KO. Okay, he got me hooked up already, Sai. Let's see what he does with the agent here. I mean, KO is the beautiful agent, and a lot of plays can be done with that particular agent if played really, really well, by the way.
Exactly, that's what I'm looking for. That's the reason I said the metas have been changing. So I want to make sure that teams have the best foot forward right now, bringing a KO into a matchup. Whereas F1xLS, they do not have any initiator such as KO. They do have the Sky coming in. We know how versatile Sky is in terms of her flashes and with information, a key player, and along with that, they have an Astra. Scargott coming in, so I think that's a really good pick coming through because on the map of Split, right, we have corners, a lot of it, because of which it will make teams easier in finding their way, and also in terms of putting forth the brute force coming in, that is EXO. We know how good of a team they are when they want to, I would say, go ahead and smash out the competition. So changing up the strategy, changing the agent lineup, and bringing a little bit of a change in meta. And as you mentioned, right, Sai, throughout his journey in Valorant, started off as a duelist, and right now he has changed into an initiator. We have also seen him play Sentinel as well. So Sai can do a lot of damage. I hope teams not only have countered the side of Team EXO, but also Sai in terms of his IGLing and also strats that he builds up for his team.
True. I mean, you can switch up the agents, you can do everything you want, but one thing you can't take away from Sai is his brilliant aim there. Doesn't matter what agent it is, his aim is still top notch, and that's exactly why he's one of the best players in India. I mean, yeah, undoubtedly for that matter. And also, what about the Viper pick on Split? I mean, KJ, Omen, Astra, understandable. Viper on the map of Split, it's not easy to play. There are lineups, but that is, you can always just walk through the wall and get the kill. And with the Viper and the Sky combo, that's something to look out for. I mean, the wall can be used as the best way to block the flash. You just flash and then walk right through it. That's just the perfect combo. How do you even counter that, Lucy?
I mean, Viper is a pick that I've always enjoyed watching because her lineups are crazy, and if you try to push Viper's smokes or toxic screen, you know what's going to happen. You're going to receive some damage, and with that, people can capitalize on top of that. I think that's where Viper plays a key role, and bringing that in, it's going to play really good because I've seen a lot of Viper plays where they manage to put up B Heaven smoke with that poison cloud and even a toxic screen to deny, I would say, vision in terms of whether there's an entry happening or even in terms of defense. They completely push the force coming through. So I think Viper pick is good. But one pick coming in from Scargott, the Astra, but on the other end, it's only Omen to be countered with. Omen's paranoia is going to be kind of deadly depending on when you time it, because if you time it perfectly with your duelist, they do get a good entry to B Heaven or even ramps. But if you don't time it perfectly, it'll go out of use, and paranoia is not renewable. It's not going to come back just like Omen smokes, and Omen smokes, he has just two of them, so they have to judge and play around with it. Yes, it's regenerative. After a couple of seconds it does come back, but looking at Astra, who has so much power as a controller with her Nebula, Nova, Pulse and Gravity Well, she can completely deny the brute force coming in with just one Gravity Well.
Yeah, true. And yeah, I mean, Omen's paranoia, it doesn't renew, and at the same time, it's not cheap either, right? I mean, it's costly right now after the update there. It's quite costly, so you gotta keep it in mind as well. Don't let it go to waste. But once again, the Jets are gonna be coming into play there. The Jets, are something to look out for. I mean, we had some incredible jet gameplay in the previous matchup, like all the three maps, Raw Fuel, and who was that again? Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. I think it was Paradox. Yeah, Paradox and the Jet. Both of these popped up on the duo list there. But this time we have different players. But I'm pretty sure the outcome is gonna be pretty much the same. The duo list coming out on top. As you said, the Astra combo, the Sky combo, and the Omen as well, the Paranoia. Let's see if they were gonna put it into use, or are they gonna bring something new to the table and take us. Maybe they can teach us something new. Maybe you never know. I mean, all these teams are in boot camps. They're playing really, really well. They're practicing really, really hard, and I'm pretty sure they have some new strats up their sleeve that they want to use right now because it's a knockout game, right? I mean, it's one BO3. You either win it or lose it, and you go home if you lose, by the way. So there's no redoing here. You just have to win. First one to win two wins it, right? And right now the map is split. It is pretty even map, right? You have the mid control there. That is the crucial part, if I may say that, because you can either go to B heaven or just go through the vents towards the A there. So having that mid control is going to be crucial. I'm pretty sure both of these teams are going to fight for that, or you can just have a classic A rush or a B rush. But most of the times the teams tend to go to that mid area because that is where the most of the action happens. And once the post plant, I think the post plant positions are better for the side of F1 because they have a Viper. But that KO, never ever underestimate the KO. That knife is gonna suppress everything, by the way. So KJs and Cyphers are a no-go against KO. Instantly gonna be suppressed and absolutely put to waste there.
I mean, not only that in terms of putting down a Killjoy, but one thing that I'm really amazed in this is there's going to be raises coming in, and you know how costly raises ultimate is. And one knife coming in from KO, it's going to put an end to it, and that's what I'm actually looking forward to, along with the Jets also being picked, right? So if they manage to throw out the knife at the right point, they will be able to disable all kind of utilities, but it is also possible that the teams can hide from it. So they'll be playing cautiously because they know how Sai is. He's going to be an aggressive agent, as well as he'll be using his utilities at par to deny, I would say, in terms of information as well. Also, in case if they are trying to look aggress, he will make sure he lets them be with his flashes. But as you were saying, right, mid control, it's going to be very crucial on the map of Split because mid opens up horizons in terms of attack as well as defense. If you've taken mid control, you have an information that no team is going to push through mid, and they cannot rotate through either vent and come into B heaven. So that's a, I would say, huge advantage when you're starting things off in defense. In case you're attacking and you have control of mid, you know what you can do? Completely, I would say, divide your team and take control of either B heaven and vents. Whichever you get first control of, you can directly get a hit, because once you do that hit, you will be able to stop the rotations coming in from your opponent. And once you have done that, Split will give you a better advantage and you can go in for a post plant situation. But still, we know Split is a highly defense favored map, so it's going to be very difficult to break the defense. And we know for a fact that both of these teams are top notch. F1xLS as well as EXO playing, both are out for blood.
True that. And yeah, you say it's a defensive favored map. I think I have to disagree with that, but we'll talk about that later. But right now, let's just jump right into the game. As we see all the players, I mean, they are ready. They want to get this match going. But before we start, Lucy, once again, quick predictions. What are your thoughts? Who's going to win? What's going to be the score?
I would place my cards on the side of Team F1xLS because this group has been performing out of the mind. The way these players play, I think it should be somewhere around 13-10. But let's take a look. What about you, Edge?
Well, I'm sticking to the side of Sai and Xkali this time. It's going to be, I mean, my bet's going to be on EXO. Let's say 13-7. Oh, maybe that's a bit too high. 13-8 is what I feel.
Okay, let's go. But right now, the pistol round has started. It looks like EXO do have control of mid very early on, but it looks like they're looking forward to a hit. A aggression is already coming in from Sky as well as Raze. Rafa has taken a lot of control, and immediately as soon as they hear that sound, look at the rotate coming in. They're taking very aggressive control of B heaven. They've headed their way into the side. They don't need to only take down Scargod, but right now a replacement or a reinforcement has already come at defender spawn, so they are trying to isolate the fight. Scargod gets the first kill on Xkali. There's a second one coming in, but look at Scargod rotating through his smokes. What a play he's trying to do, but Wimp and Ghost, they bring it back, and Chivi is trying to trade blows, but it's still a 3v2 disadvantage for the side of defenders.
Yep, and the spike's planted 2 versus 3 right now. I mean, EXO, They have really good push position, but Rafa, look at him, he does not care. He just jumps in, gets the kill on the whip, pulls it down to a 2 versus 1.
Standing.
Okay, Blackhawk takes down Rafa though. Now Sky is really low though, so Blackhawk, he's actually in a really bad position because Jump Peaks is gonna be coming in, and never mind, doesn't really matter because it's gonna be Blackhawk coming out on top, landing the headshot onto Shivi there, who for a second actually thought might land the right click there with the classic. You know, the Jump Peaks always work out in the favor, but not this time. Team XO coming out strong right off the bat, 1-2-0 F1. It was a close round, so nothing to take away from them as of now. But yeah, that mid take is where all the action happened, and that's what gave away the defense from for F1LS. I'm sorry.
I mean, that mid push coming in from the side of Team EXO was just brilliant. But chat, one thing that we also forget in between while we're making predictions is, who do you think will be able to grasp this map off Split? Because his side is defensive favored, but the side of Team EXO are making it work on their attack. So start spamming your thoughts. But in the meantime, if you've just joined us, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, because there's a lot of action coming throughout the week. But right, again, same play coming in from Ghost. He's taken Vents control very early on, but right now there's one person very close to him. That's going to be the Viper, but he needs to look forward to pick up a fight and pull that advantage backwards. Look at Skargot's position. He was trying to play around with that boom bot and gets baited.
Oh, he gets baited right now. And oh no. The way that EXO plays, man, I mean, the rotations and the split on the map was split obviously, but look at this. F1, they're all the way towards the A side, and the bounce and the spikes planted on towards the B, and I think they're just gonna go for the exit frags and maybe get a couple of kills, because with the weaponry that they have, they can not do much, to be honest. And Sight is gonna get the kill on the RVK, and Blackhawk gets a kill on the Rafa, right? 2 versus 5. Ghost is like rushing into the face of Knight Rider, but yeah, Shivi will go down to him. But yeah, what was that from Ghost? Ghost like, I'm coming, move, choo-choo train. It was just all over Sage there.
I mean, Ghost has been trying to create space for himself and his team. So that man with the jet, he's playing on point. So I think for now, the side of Team EXO are good. But with the full buy coming in, right now F1LS, they cannot let any more rounds go. Because as I said, defensive favored. You did disagree with me. Let's see if F1LS will be able to make their way back. But as Valorant is such a wonderful game, we see wonderful graphics coming in. And thanks to all our production, right? The Observer is doing a great job. But right now, the full buy round has started. But right now, it's going to be a bonus round for the side of Team EXO.
It's going to be a bonus round for them, and right now it's a full buy coming in from Untitled Esports, and the orb will be collected by Sayes, and that's a wall being used. So the wall, you just take the orb and delay the push, but they still break it, and the turret has been placed, and Knight Rider is the only one on towards the A side. It's going to be completely open and up for grabs. That's a beautiful pain shell pushing him back, and now he has to use the heal, I believe. He already did. So RVK, oh, I thought he was going to go down to side, but yeah, it's the other way around. RVK takes him down. Now in a 4 versus 5, Sky does have the Seekers available, but maybe not yet. EXO only have 4 more players alive, and that's going to be the elbow cleared out, and the... Oh, look at that. EXO have all the players towards the ramp area. Will get 1 down. Ghost will get 1, but it's going to be a 3 versus 4 retake situation. Blackhawk gets a kill on the right runner. Now in a 3v3, Jet and Raze both are low. Rafa is trying to defuse. Taps it for a sec. Excali's position is crucial. He's going to get taken down by RVK. Shivi takes the kill on to Blackhawk. RVK with a triple. 3 letters in his name. 3 kills to his name as well. That's going to be the spike defused by Rafa. Beautiful gameplay coming in from the side of F1 this time. I mean, it was a bonus round coming in from EXO, but still, beautiful teamwork coming in from F1. They only lost 2 players there. The economy is gonna be not so great, but it's still okay, right? It's still the first round on the board for them, and EXO, it's gonna be another full buy for them. They have no worries with the economy whatsoever, and they did really do a good job. They did get the spike down, but I think the positioning was a bit off there. You know, 3 players was the ramp. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think they wanted to do a multi-peak, but unfortunately, they were multi-peaked, and they did go down, and the round went into jeopardy.
Get out of my way.
Ghost? Okay, he wanted to use the Blade Storm there, and so he bought the full armor. Will be using his ultimate there, and that's a beautiful Nebula there, blocking the vision. I think there's a slight gap there that we could use, but he does not want to use it. It's one way, so he doesn't want to peek it. And looks like they're going to be taking the control towards that vent area right now, and Team EXO. They're strong. They're feeling it right now, and oh, Blackhawk will be the first one getting the kill on the Shivi, opening things up towards the A side. Now the vent is something to watch out for the side of F1, because that the open area where Ghost has already taken the control with the blast over. Blackhawk does not give a damn because he gets another one onto Knight Rider. But ooh, got the info peak. Blackhawk 11 points of health. VK once again with the positioning is on the Ghost. Xkali who gets killed by Rafa, instantly traded up by Sai once again. It's all on Scargod now, 1 versus 3. Omen is really, really low, so he can actually do this. But Wimp's gonna be the one planning the spike and the positions. Look at the post-plan positions. 1 towards that elbow area, actually 2 towards that elbow area, and 1 towards the ramp. That's KO. So they're trying to keep Omen alive there. That's Blackhawk because the economy is not looking good for either of the teams, right? So they kind of need to save as many weapons as they can. At the same time, secure the round as well. So Scargod, he does have 3 stars available. And as soon as he peeks, I think he can actually get 1 kill there. On towards Omen. If he peeks out, never mind. There's a alarm bot, Scar. Scar, my man, do not peek. He gave away his information right now. He gave away the position, and he's gonna get double peeked, and that's gonna be the smoke coming in from Omen. There's no way this round is gonna go in the favor of F1. It's gonna be EXO coming out on top. But can he take down Blackhawk? He definitely can. So that's gonna be a one. That's gonna be one more player drop. But Wimp will make sure that the round goes in their favor. 3-1. F1xLS on the back foot right now, and the economy is not looking good whatsoever.
Man.
So team EXO, I mean, they're just playing really, really good. What do you think, Lucy?
I mean, right now F1xLS were actually, they did manage to pick up a couple of fights, but eventually the buddy system or playing together as a team is always better, right? I think that's what happened, because if you saw, RVK was split up from his team, as well as Rafa, who came in, he was also split from his team. He did manage to get 1 kill each, Rafa and RVK, but at the end of the day, 1 more playing surviving from the side of Team EXO walked out. So look at the aggression again coming in from the side of Team EXO. They enter the side, take control of it very early on, but with the buys coming in for the side of Team F1xLS, it's not good. So I think this should be another free round coming in with a 4-1.
Should be, and that's gonna be the spike plan. And I think the skill died locked down by Rafa. Holy. Okay, Rafa is gonna get taken down by Wim, though, but Knight Rider instantly trades him out, and now EXO on the back foot all of a sudden. It's all on Ghost in a 1 vs 3. He gets 1 down to 89 points available, but Viper speed available, and Astra, I believe he has 1 more star left. I'm not really sure, but RVK is making his way towards the ramp as well. It's gonna be a double pay coming in from them. Ghost is in a really good spot, but at the same time, he's watching the complete wrong direction. Scar gone, and RVK. Scar's gonna get taken down. It's all on RVK. Ghost with a beautiful dash shot. I think the round is secured by Ghost. What a player, man. He's sticking the defuse. Pros don't fake. He's sticking it. Shoot once, RV. That doesn't really matter because Ghost is gonna be the one coming out on top, and EXO, they are making it work, but it was too close to comfort, right? F1, they were not supposed to have any chance of clutching the round, and Rafa, man, he's popping off. Even with the judge, 3K, it was beautiful.
But it was wonderful to watch. I mean, Rafa is, it has in his name, right? Rafa la la la, and that's what he went with, that judge. But nonetheless, a really good try coming in, because even though they did not have full buys coming in, they picked up a couple of rifles, but Ghost with his crispy aim, he only landed headshot after a headshot to convert a round. But right now, again, a full buy round coming in from the side of Team F1xLS. They need this. They need it. If they don't, it's going to get very difficult. But it looks like Sage was denied of her utilities, and now they have an information that there's going to be a Sage playing, but not sure if the Sky was also detained. But nonetheless, right now KO is just looking forward to any B aggression coming in. That is going to be Sai.
That's going to be the Sai, yep. And that smoke is going to delay the push a bit, but Xkali and KJ, they have really good positions right now, and that's a good so I'm going to clear out the corners there. But look at this, Team EXO, no ultimates. F1, they have 4 ultimates available, including the Resurrection and the Viper Spit. So Viper can just hold on to the A side all by himself as soon as he gets the maybe the sound cue. But that's a beautiful flash, and there you go, the jet dash, and that's exactly what we're talking about. But Wimp is going to be the one getting the kill tonight, right? Ghost gets another one out of Shivi. F1, they're falling apart. Sai gets the kill out of Rafa once again, and all the both the players from the side of F1, they're all the way towards that mid area right now. And Astra, he's trying to go for the retake, maybe, not really sure, because the 2 players from the side of EXO are low, and that's KO and KJ. But okay, Scargod will get 1. That's Ghost going down. Now they have 35 seconds almost, but 2 versus 4. What do you think, Lucy? Can they do it?
It's going to be hard. I mean, as you said, 40 seconds. Now it's going to be trickling down to 30 and 20, and it's going to just get harder and harder, and 4 people alive. It's not going to get easy, and I think it should be a save being called. They do have 2 ultimates to play with, so hopefully if they save these 2 rifles, they can make things work with the ultimates in the next round. But look at RVK's position. Sai, not sure where he was looking. After checking an angle, he was still staring down, but then immediately RVK jumps on the box. He takes him down from once, so that is going to be a little bit of a damage in terms of economy being done from the side of team F1LS, but they have already lost 3 rifles, so not sure how they can pan this round around. But team EXO, they're brilliantly trying to isolate fights coming in from the side of team F1LS, and that's the reason they're capitalizing. So hopefully F1LS realize that the pronged attack coming in from the side of team EXO, and they start changing up the fights.
Ooh, the round went in the favor of EXO, but F1 they did a decent job at the end, getting a couple of kills there before losing the round. But right now, they need to step up the game because 4-round lead for the side of Team EXO is not looking good whatsoever for F1. That pull, ooh, beautiful gravity pull coming in. Both of them are vulnerable, but and Scargo does take advantage of that, but he still will get another kill. But Ghost will still get the kill on the RVK, down to a 3 versus 4. EXO, on the side of F1, they do have the resurrection available, right? So they can actually use it, but I don't think it's necessary right now. But KO does have the ultimate available, but Knight Rider will actually resurrect RVK. So, stays reviving. Was that needed? Maybe. Because, maybe they're just trying to save the weapons there. Not really sure. Or they want to make sure that they do not have any more casualties, right? 5v3 is always better than a 3v4. Viper taking a bit of damage there. And he's going to go back to Sage. Sage, heal me, please. Is what he's going to say right now. But Scar God says, screw everything, because I'm going to be the one getting the kills. Almost gets the 4th. But Vim gets the 1. And now in a 2v4, KO can actually use the ultimate and get the land, I believe. But Sai, he has something in his head, and he actually wants to see if he can actually put it off.
30
He
seconds
can
left.
do something better here, but one person on a backstab, that's going to be Sage. A huge potential to convert this round, but I think they did hear the Spectre sprays coming in, and look at that. As soon as they know, they're just going in for cover. Random sprays coming from both the ends, but Spectre was not better in the fight, but Flash was so beautiful. The Flash both the players, but still EXO will be able to pick 1 kill, but that's the last Spectre Glow. They'll be able to upgrade their weapons, and fortunately, they managed to bring the round back. And you asked why that resurrection coming in, because they were already in terms of bad buys, so if they can get at least 1 player in terms of advantage, they can turn things around. So hopefully they should be happy with this round, but still there's a long way going for them, because on the defense, if they're not able to pull up better rounds, it's going to get even more difficult, because we know if the side of Team EXO is aggressive on attack, they're similar in terms of defense who like to take control of map areas.
Yep, you're right about that. And F1, they are putting it back right now, and Xcali almost went down there, Sage almost had the right timing there, but Rafa's position is gonna be crucial. He throws out the pain shell, not gonna be dealing any pain to anyone whatsoever except for Rafa, because he did not deal any damage there, but Blackhawk might get the kill. Lands 1 shot on the Rafa, but that's about it, right? So EXO, they're waiting. They're all Sheriffs and Legstump, and maybe, okay, I see a couple of Spectres there, but that's about it. And for now, Team EXO, they might actually get the... Oh, yeah, they're gonna get the side for sure. Oh, Shibi has other plans in head, never mind. Ghost actually, up trap to get the double. Oh no, Knight Rider on the other hand gets the double as well, but KO is down. He can still be resurrected, but that's about it, right? Knight Rider is doing good, but he's gonna get taken over by Blackhawk. Scar God gets the kill, and Knight Rider once again. Actually, it was RVK getting the kill on the Ghost. My bad, because Knight Rider already took down KO earlier. But what a defense coming in from F1 there. It was a quick push coming in from the side of EXO there. But yeah, this kill onto Xcali there by Shibi, I believe. That was just insane.
It was insane. The team right now, as I said, right, they need to isolate the fight coming in from Team EXO. So they're trying to use their utilities, and they understand how the side of Team EXO push. If they push from B main, there's going to be an aggression coming in from mid as well. So that's the reason they're trying to block out at least 1 position, and everybody is concentrating there, and they're just trying to push back the fight coming in from the side of Team EXO, and it worked out. So they're back to 5-3. Still a 2-round lead for the side of Team EXO, but with that boom bot, they should have the knowledge. And look at the ultimate gets bought, but no connections, no confirmation. But Shivi and Knight Rider on top of it will be able to convert and get the advantage in terms of player count, and that is going to be a 5v3 coming in for the side of Team EXO to battle Tout.
Oh my god, the timing could not have been worse. The timing could not have been worse for Blackhawk there, and CV, perfect timing for him though. Gets the kill onto him, and now EXO 2 versus 5. Do they actually want to do it? And they kind of want to, so side. Flashes 2 ways and suppressed when he gets the information about 1. He did see him. But raised. That's Rafa, I believe. Okay, Knight Rider will be the one taking down Excali. Are we looking at a flawless round? Because at this point of the game, if that's a flawless round, I mean, it's a full buy, right? Coming into play, and oh, never mind. It's not going to be a flawless. To side, he'll make sure not to give them a flawless round. And Sai dreams. Yep, he is playing out of his mind, that's for sure. A 3. Oh, sorry, a 5 versus 1. Down to a 2 versus 1. Make it a 1v1 because Sai is going right now. He does have to spike 20 seconds on the clock, but RBK's position is absolutely crucial. Oh, he's predicting. He saw him. No. Oh, I mean, yeah, for F1xLS, but no for Team EXO. I mean, Sai, that was beautifully played, my man. Absolutely, almost an ace. 4K. But that's gonna boost up the confidence on him, right? But at the same time, that's gonna leave a dent in the economy of F1xLS.
It's a dent and oh no as well from F1xLS, because that was such a easy round after it was only up to Side Dreams to convert it, where they had a man advantage. But giving a 4K close to a clutch, it should have hurt them really bad. Not only in terms of economy, but in terms of confidence. I mean, if Sai is able to do that, it just boosts Sai's confidence on the other end, whereas it diminishes a little bit in terms of F1xLS. So I think F1xLS, the better call for them as they're heading into this 10th round should be forget the previous round. And we can see Rafa already going in for a judge. And as you said, economy damage has already been dealt. And there is no full buy coming in for Rafa. But Rafa is still lagging behind in terms of kills. Whereas Ghost, he has been exceptional, 12 and 7.
He has been exceptional. I mean, they're just playing really good right now. I mean, you know, taking it slow, and I think sometimes that's the way to go. F1, they started off slow. Right now, they're picking up the pace. They're making plays that need to be made, and just Cargod and Shivi especially there making it work on the defensive half at least. And yeah, you were right. You said it is defensive favored map, and right now F1 are showing us why, right? But EXO on the other hand, they're making it work as well. On the attacking side, oh boy, Excali.
Wait,
he did get the kill. Wait, what is... Wait. Okay, we'll talk about that later, but right now, I think he's putting up a show. Because he just got 2 kills there. Now, all of a sudden, for 4v3, down to a 2v3. Wiper speed available, and the snake bite is going to delay the plant right now. Shivi will get the kill on the Ghost, but Blackhawk... Oh no. That I think is hurt by Shivi. He will take him down. And now we'll get back to the thing that we were completely in awe about. Excali. How? Lucy, can you please explain? Because I really don't understand what happened there.
I think we should clip this, send it over to Riot, because he hit the wall. The spam literally was spreading on the wall. Cargod, he wanted to go to safety and he ran behind the pillar. But unfortunately, the guy on the rafter does not go down. It's going to be Scargod who was hiding behind the pillar. There's no explanation right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to clip that. I'm going to rewatch it in slow motion, like, you know, those cricket clips where they want to check whether they hit the bails or not, whether it touched and made noise, whether it's a hit wicket or not. I want to do that kind of a prediction right now. But right now, let's go to 11th round. Rafa, one. Is he going to get the second one? But no, they have no the position. Rafa going He's feeling it with this judge.
I mean, look at Rafa. I mean, you can see him. He's having that smile, but he's not letting it out, right? He's like, yeah, I got 2 kills, so what? I want more. You can see it in his face right there, in the player cam right below there. But right now, it's gonna be, actually only Sage, so they don't know about Rafa. But Rafa still managed to deal a lot of damage onto Blackhawk there. He's gonna get taken down by Knight Rider though. Now in a 2 versus 4, actually making it 1 But actually, Sai can actually put it off once again, but Shivi denies it. Once again, Shivi, man. He's just... he has this weird off angles. Absolutely denying anything that EXO wants to put up, right? So, I think Shivi is the one that you need to take down first. And then maybe RBK, because both these players on the defensive half are really popping off right now, Lucy.
I mean... immediately I would want to address your reaction, because as soon as you saw the headshot coming in from side dreams, you're like, Sai can still make it possible, because he showed that to us, and the way he gets headshots and properly with the long range phantom is just incredible. I mean, with Vandals we know it's going to be one tap headshots coming in, and we know such crispy aimers. And for example, if you've missed it out, watch Ghost, watch how he opened up multiple rounds. But side dreams, he's pretty sure scaring the entire team of F1LS. I think we have a short break here, because I mean, not break in terms of we are going back to the castle deck. It's still like the timer has been paused just so that teams can figure out a way. Whereas the side of attacking for the side of Team EXO, they are at a disadvantage right now. They have lost one round, and now with the last round of the first half coming in, they want to try and make it 6-6, because if they do that, they start again on the second half on an equal ground. Otherwise, the F1LS, if they get an advantage 7-5, it's not huge, but it still should be able to push them. Maybe even if they miss their pistol rounds, it will still let them be at 7-7.
Exactly. And yeah, if it goes 6-6, as you said, Lucy, then it all depends on the pistol round. It gets much more crucial, right? For both the teams, to be honest. But now, if F1 win this, they can actually afford to lose the pistol round. I mean, they still want to win it. But even if they lose, it's okay. But look at this. Oh no, Knight Rider is up close. He's gonna get taken down. Never mind. Go! Nice. Come on. How does this happen? And that's not a trade. A 2-to-1 trade is always good. For the other guy, obviously, that is. But yeah, Attacker Skilljoy using the lockdown there. Now the side is under control. But for how long? Because it's a 3v3. Team EXO will have the spike down. It's a B-main plan. It's an open plan. And ooh, Blackhawk's position. That's going to be crucial, but Wimp is down to 5 points of health, but 40 seconds on the clock. What do you think? Can EXO defend the side?
They should be able to. The post plans look good, but if they let go of Rafters, it's going to get difficult. They've seen the information. Blackhawk cheekily giving information to everybody. Rafa la. He'll be able to pick one, but Shivi goes down, but immediately traded by RVK, and now it's all up to Wimp. The information that they got, and RVK, this guy that I've been watching from, do you give him a Vandal, you give him a Phantom, you give him a Sheriff, you give him even a Marshal, and he just pops head. He just breaks neck of each and every opponent. So anytime there's a clutch, and if RVK is alive, I'm like, I think it's done for the opponent. It's done. RVK is not going to let the opponent win.
True. I mean, yeah, as I said, RVK on the defensive part is just popping off right now, and F1, they're going to be having that advantage. 2-round lead moving into the second half right now, switching things up. F1 are on the attacking side right now, and Team EXO on the defensive side, and I think they have an agent composition that actually prefers the defensive half. But at the same time, F1, that's a full attacking team if you ask me, and they pulled out 7 rounds on the side of defensive. So Team EXO with the KJ and the KO can get a lot of information gathered. Like KJ can completely hold on to either of the sides while KO plays on the other side, and that's exactly what's going to happen if I'm not wrong, or maybe not, because they have other things in mind. And let's see if that works out for the side of Team EXO, because they really need to win this pistol round.
Yep, EXO needed badly, and that's the reason. Look at Excali's position along with Zai and their Killjoy, that they're trying to push it, but what a beautiful thing coming in. And Ghost, look at him, he does not have health to recover from, and because they don't have a Sage to play around, all Ghost needs to do is run and try to be safe as much as possible. But Excali, he's found the opening along with Vim. They'll be able to take down 2 people. The spike has not been dropped, but with those 2 kills coming in, the advantage they managed to do in terms of health damage is equalized. They've lost 2 people.
They did, and look at Sai, he's trying to spot out towards that mid area right now, and he's just peeking once again to make sure that Skyguard is still here. Ooh, almost took him down. Oh, he has to peek right now. There's no other way around. He's gonna get taken down. Sai playing really well on that KO right now, and Team EXO, I think they're gonna pull it off. A 2 versus 5. It's not easy. It's not impossible. Actually, it's impossible right now, because Sai just took down Knight Rider. RVK, can he pull it off? 1v5 down to a 1v4, because he just took down Sai there. And yeah, he's actually gonna go down as well. Wimp and Excali are gonna make sure that he does not even get into the side there. And EXO, they win the pistol round, so they should probably, they should most likely win this particular round as well, because F1, they'll be on a full equal unless they want to invest in a force buy, which is highly unlikely. So we're looking at a potential 7-7 here, Lucy.
Potentially a 7-7. I mean, the initial ding coming in was so beautiful to watch, but then they thought that if a couple of players were already spotted at mid, then the ace should be clear. But the side of Team EXO, they know they have strategies, and that's the reason they were aggressive. And xCali, he started it all, and Wimp then immediately got another frag on top of it. That's why we say buddy system always works better. Now xCali has a really good position at mid. He's blocking any kind of opposition force coming in, and RVK goes down, an important player from the side of Team F1xLS. Losing that means they don't have a lot of control over the side. Yes, they do have Scargod, but this is the second round of the second half, and you know they cannot invest a lot in utilities. Also gun.
Oh, that turret is going to be dealing a bit of damage there, and Wimp is in a really good position there. Will not get any kills. Just to say that he gets one. Oh my god, wait a second. How did he manage to get the kill? Scargod. The aim god there, he gets a kill on his side, but that's about it. Only one casualty, and everyone else stays alive on the side of EXO. It's gonna be a bonus round, I believe, coming in from EXO. So once again, let's see if F1 pull it back in the bonus round, or EXO gonna come out on top this time.
Exactly. I mean, bonus, yes. Previously, I think the side of Team EXO could not complete their bonus because the full buy coming in was completely turned around from the side of Team F1xLS. But right now, the full buy is also coming in back. So I think from here onwards, F1xLS need to turn things around, even though it's a bonus. Otherwise, if the side of Team EXO get a bonus, they will be happy with converting it. But right now, I think there was an operator picked from Ghost. He is ready for any heads being spotted. He's going to rip it apart, shred it, and throw it back to the dustbin. And he's waiting. Oh no, he misses his initial connection. And now I think they should be able to gain access to A lobby.
Oh my god, that should not have happened. But Rafa's taking a bit of damage there, but now the A side is completely open, and this is not good for Team EXO right now. And F1 RVK, that is, getting the kill onto xCali, opening things up once again. So let's just wait and see what happens. There's going to be a wall built up by Sage, delaying the retake right now. This is not looking good, and with 45 seconds on the clock, and the spike taking EXO lose one more. Knight Rider will get the kill on the Wimp. But now, in a 3v4, Lucy, what do you think? Can they do this?
I think they can. The cluster at site is not working out. Shivi and Scargod, they're making it work. Ghost brings it to a 1v1, and Shivi saves the day. Oh my god, that was so close. We have talked about this post-plant positioning is going to be very crucial. Rather, the side of Team F1xLS, they sit at site, and it became such a costly round. And if Shivi did not come in to save them, it would have been a bonus completely working out for the side of Team EXO. Very unfortunate. Yes, the economy damage has been done, and you can see that the side of Team F1xLS, they cannot go in for full buys. They're going in for Spectres. There's one half shield as well. But I think they have done a little bit of a damage, and in terms of the full buy, I think there was investment coming in from Team EXO in the previous round, and that's the reason they cannot do a lot. But look at that beautiful aggressive paranoia coming in along with the smoke, but the slow orb as well as random sprays coming in will deny Sai from entering. But I think he has done successfully one part of the job, that is denying the brute force coming in from the side of Team F1xLS. It was very crucial, and the sound cues coming in, he has recalled a reinforcement that is coming in form of Ghost. We know how incredible Ghost is with his aim, but it is always difficult to pick that up. But Blackhawk, he'll be able to pick up a beautiful kill just with the Sheriff through the smoke, and look at the aggressive angle being held from Ghost. I think Ghost is going to make this very costly, but the sprays coming in, oh no, he's going to miss his initial connections, but is still looking forward to and searching for Ghost. Ghost says one down. Rafa somehow trying to turn things around, but Sai, he has used his knife. That is going to be very difficult in terms of using utilities, but still the side of Team F1xLS, they bring it back to a 3v2 situation. The spike is yet to be planted, but with the wall coming in, the spawn will be closed off in terms of retaking. But Defender Killjoy lockdown being used. How will they try to turn this around? Yes, Wimp would get a lot of access, but look at xCali. He spots one head from Knight Rider and immediately pops it off. They've bought so much time, and the rotation has already started happening. But in the meantime, will they be able to change things around? It's not going to be easy for the side of Team F1xLS because the time is very low, but they need to start bringing it back. Will they be able to do it or not? We have to take a look. But with 4 seconds on the clock, I think they've gone in for the plan, and the plan should be successful for the side of Team F1xLS. And with Wimp being alone to survive, I think it's not going to be doable or convertible, and they're not going to invest a lot more utilities right now.
maybe, and they should not invest utilities at least. Maybe right now, because that's an open plan, and both the players, I mean, the post plan positions, look at that, that's beautiful. RVK is right behind him, he's gonna hit the jump right now, and he's gonna peek. But, oh, Rafa was not spotted? I think he was, and RVK's position has been given away as well, but, Wimp is thinking, but will still take RVK down, and he still thinks Rafa is in that corner, but the time has been run out, and yeah, that's another round going in the favor of F1LS Esports. This team EXO has got KO'd there.
Ouch. Ouch. I mean, the way the side of Team F1LS keep turning things, the side of Team EXO keep turning things around, even with, I would say, a broken by coming through for their team, or either picking up a couple of rifles from their opponent's body, they're still making it work. But yes, F1LS, when they want to finish off the round, they're making sure they have at least one player, just like the previous round there was Rafa. The round previous to that it was Shivi who managed to clutch it by the tooth and nail. But right now the full buy comes in for the side of Team EXO. They do not have an operator because they've lost 2 rounds, and that's the reason they cannot go in for an operator. Ghost always looks great, but with that initial miss coming in, I think he's not going to invest again in an operator very soon, until and unless they start winning rounds.
They kind of have to start winning rounds now. I mean, they have a weapon saved, but Excali this time will be the one getting the kill on his car guard, opening things up for the team. And EXO, they kind of needed that. Now in the 4 versus 5, I mean, you still have Rafa alive, right? You kind of have to take him down. RVK as well on the other hand. But look at, oh boy, Ghost is not flashed, by the way.
Blocking sight.
Dash out. Rafa's gonna take some damage. And actually takes a lot of damage because Ghost just took him down. Now in a 3v5, and EXO, they're doing a really good job putting F1 at bay right now. 50 seconds on the clock, and that alarm bot is going to give away RVK's position. And right now, Night Strider, that is, might actually just walk right into the crosshairs of Excali there. But, you know, look at the teamwork there. Sky and Viper trying to peek towards that CT together. The buddy system, as you said, but Excali will actually get a free kill there. Right on side. Will get the kill on the guy there, but RVK is gonna go down, and a flawless round. Okay, a flawless round. It's a full buy round. It's a flawless for Team EXO. That has to tell you something, right? That has to mean something. And what it means is that EXO are feeling it, and they're not gonna be going down that easy whatsoever.
Exactly. I mean, right now EXO is looking for to take aggressive controls as soon as possible, because F1LS, once they get a position in terms of being open, they completely, I would say, it's like they don't have a killjoy and they cannot put down a lockdown, but they manage to take up space for their team so that they can push into, because if you see, they managed to make their entry into ramps and they try to hold off as much as possible, but as soon as the body started dropping down, things got difficult. RVK with the Sheriff. I'm looking forward to this man popping off with the Sheriff, but right now a split approach is coming in. The flash will be brilliant as RVK will be blinded and cannot see anymore. The knife is ready. The 0 point should be able to deny any kind of utility play coming through, but there will be a dodge coming in. An Excali, beautiful grenade and an immediate peek coming through will be able to take down Rafa over there.
Rafa going down with an eagle round coming in from F1, so it's kind of understandable. Blackhawk will get the kill on the Night Rider as well. Shibi walks in, phase offside, will not get any kills. And yeah, once again, another flawless round. 2 flawless back to back. I mean, the last one was a full buy, this was eco, understandable. But yeah, that still boosts up the confidence of EXO, right? And F1, they need to step up their game. I mean, look at the phases of EXO. They're brightening up right now, and they are glowing. They're starting to glow up. As you can see, Sai is the one that's doing all the talking right now. He's the one that's leading the charge. And even on the map of Split, on the defensive half, they're doing some strats. I mean, they're minor. I'm pretty sure like most of the people are kind of missing it. But there are some strats that they're putting off pretty subtly. So even though the F1 side has really good strats of, splitting up, getting the kills, it's kind of basic. You kind of predict that. But the ones that EXO are doing, with the KO especially, that's hard to predict there, Lucy.
Exactly. Look at the KO's repositioning. He was previously playing in B Heaven, and Wimp has also changed up his position. So the side of Team EXO are completely changing their play. But every time that I've seen coming in from the side of Team F1LS, they always put the Sage at B main, and it's going to be RVK and Scargod. If it's not RVK and Scargod, it's going to be RVK and Rafa that are trying to push and take mid control. So the plays coming in from the side of Team F1LS, as you said, it's kind of predictable. Yes, they're not changing a lot, but little changes. But coming in from the side of Team EXO, huge changes. Now the Viper's toxic screen, it's not helping both of them, but with the wall coming in, they managed to close off vents, giving a wrong information. But I think Sai is reading into that. Sai has that information that they might push into vents, but as distraction is happening at B heaven, things are not looking great. It's only Ghost going to be stuck at A main. And look at Rafa popping that ultimate. He should be able to get that kill. He gets that kill. An immediate ultimate being used. Excali will be able to trade along with Sai. Dreams in the spike carrier will be dropped. And Sai with a huge 3k lets it all hanging on Knight Rider from the side of Team F1LS.
Oh my god, now in a 1v4, Knight Rider, there's not much he can do. Down to 42 points himself. He's gonna heal himself, but there's no way he can actually get down to the side as well, because there's no time. 5 seconds, 80, 90 at max, but doesn't really matter, because whatever it is gonna go down to 0. Sai with a beautiful headshot onto the Sage there, and once again, a full buy round gone into waste for the side of F1, and it's gonna be another eco. So potentially 11th round on the board for Team EXO and F1. It's time for a tactical timeout. It is time for a tactical timeout. Maybe after this, maybe it's an eco, so they can actually let it go. They can also talk during this period of time, right? So maybe the next round, after this round, they should go for a tactical timeout and look into what exactly that's going wrong. Because EXO are coming out with whatever F1 is throwing at them right now. They're really, really good at the defense half right now, and you see that KO. That KO is just playing really good, and that Sai and Excali combo is just absolutely beautiful, by the way.
Look at this, it's going to be a Wimp and Excali coming in, but the aim coming in from the side of Team F1LS, whether they have a Phantom or a Vandal or even Sheriffs, it's on point. They pick up 2 frags, both at mid actually, and that gives a false notion that it can be a hit coming in. Sorry, not a false notion, but the right notion. And you can look at that. Blackhawk is trying to slowly rotate. Wimp has control of mail room, because of which everybody is slowly trying to concentrate at A. And Ghost knows he does not have a lot of utilities to play around A, and that's the reason he's playing way back at side towards elbow. So if he starts finding tracks, it should work out in his favor. But with the ultimate being used, they still don't have a lot of guns to play with. Blackhawk Ghost, they are trying to take control of A side completely and making sure the defense is completely flawless. And with the ultimate being used in terms of a resurrection, still disadvantage for the side of F1LS.
30 seconds left.
Oof, F1, they had everything except the weaponry, obviously, but right now RVK is making it work. Viper Split is going to be used. Oh, never mind, not going to be used. Pretty unfortunate. Blackhawk will be the one getting the kill on the Scargod. Now RVK in a 1 vs 2 cannot do it because he only has 20 seconds on the clock. Oh wait,
10 seconds
oh wait,
left.
did I speak too soon? The other side. That was close. But yeah, Blackhawk will be the one coming out on top with a 4K as well. The smiles on the faces of the players of Team EXO. There you can see it. That's not Blackhawk. If I'm not wrong. I think that's Wim smiling actually. But still, RVK did a really good job, and RVK is actually the one that's popping off on the side of F1. But now, I mean, this kill on the KJ made me believe maybe he might have a chance, but Blackhawk was like, nah, I want to end it right here, right now. So that was an eco. Good eco, by the way, from F1. And ooh, Operator on Ghost. It's gonna be interesting.
I want to see some Operator shots. Oh no, I missed it, and he's gonna be popping off with Scargod. Down and out. It's going to be a controller, a very important kill, especially on the map of Split. They need that Astra, but now Wimp taking one more. So both their controllers down, meaning they have to only rely on Rafa as well as Shivi to find some opening, find some control. Rafa does. He finds one opening frag at B main. So the concentration is a little bit divided right now coming in from the side of Team EXO, because they're not sure about what execution is happening. But the ultimate from Shivi is available. Wimp is also reading right to this. He places his alarm bot. Rafa goes down after finding the opening. Shivi should be able to do something really good. But Excali repositions and covers Sai right now. So I think it's going to be very difficult. Shivi knows that there is one position at Rafters. He misses his initial shot. Sai does not. Sai, you know, he's going to punish the opponent always. but with the little damage that the side of Shivi had done, Knight Rider is looking forward to capitalize, but a beautiful grenade being thrown. No utilities for the side of Knight Rider, but 30 seconds on the clock to make something happen.
30 seconds left.
Oh, 30 seconds left. You're right about that. But let's see. Let's see. Because Knight Rider is like the final hope right now for the side of F1xLS. And Team EXO, they're having a really good run right now. All of a sudden, I mean, the comeback. 15 seconds. Knight Rider. Everything's depending on you, my man, right now. If he gets the
10
kill
seconds
onto
left.
Raze there, I think he can do it. But I think he's going to save. Oh, no. They want to let it go to the match point? This is not good. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not really sure, but I really don't think that's a good idea coming in from F1xLS. But at the same time, it's understandable,
Match
right?
point.
It's a 1v3. He does not know if there's anyone on towards the B side. It's completely... I mean, there was no time, first off. And it's kind of risky because they want to save that Vandal, the Phantom, into the next round. So that they did. And let's see if that's going to be of any use. Because right now, I still see a Spectre picked up on Shivi. 3 players on Light Shields. And I still see an operator on Ghost. So can we just have a look at Ghost? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to pop one more kill anytime soon.
He will, but right now nobody is going to contest him. They did previously also meet him, I guess, at A. But the knife again coming in from Sai. I'm pretty sure it should be able to really reveal at least 2 people coming in. Chivi is trying to scope something at mid, but no players. A couple of Astra utilities that have dropped down, but immediately recall back as well. But look at Blackhawk's advanced position. 2 players, or make it even 3, who are trying to push in. The angle being held, the gravity well was brilliant, but Blackhawk, just with a spray, he'll be able to get one, and he's looking for a lot more. The repositioning was brilliant, but Shivi is very close. I think he has spotted Shivi's head out there, but Shivi is trying to hide behind the box. A slight advantage that is there, but as soon as he peeks, there is Blackhawk ready, but unfortunately, he still managed to convert.
Down B.
Somebody stop this man. The way he's trying to convert, a random spray coming in from Sai, he should be
Last
able to
player
get one, and
standing.
Blackhawk gets his third, and now Shivi is all alone at a 12-9 situation, a 1v4 for him, and it's all done and dusted as EXO wrap up this first
Defenders
map of
win.
Split. Done and dusted, and they should be happy with it.
They definitely should be happy with the performance that they put up. I mean, F1 was walking away, right? They were walking away with the win there almost. But then the way that they played was just absolutely beautiful. I mean, coming out on top there, EXO. Oh my god. But RVK, you gotta feel bad for the man. He was doing a really good job on the Viper. As I was actually, actually doubting myself there about the Viper pick. And he showed me exactly how to play Viper. So yeah, something to learn there. But taking a quick look at the scoreboard, 17 kills, 16 deaths, 2 first bloods. Rafa with 13 to 19. He was popping off on the defending half, but then on the attacking, not really sure what happened there. With Knight Rider 13 to 20, Shivi 13 to 17, Scargod 11 to 19. Not something you would expect of him. But on the side of EXO there, you see Ghost sitting on top with 22-15. Sai popped off on that KO with the plays that he did, and the knives was absolutely beautiful to watch. 20 to 16. Blackhawk 22 to 11. Vimp on 16 kills, and Excali unfortunately only has 11 kills, but all those 11 kills were really, really important ones. Especially the one with the showstopper that I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, that's one for sure. That's going to be a highlight. And both Excali and Scargod, they have 11 kills each, so maybe they were trying to replicate each other. Not sure, but just saying, let's not put more ideas over there. But right now, as you said, right, the side of team EXO and F1xLS, they are kind of 2 different teams with 2 different strategies, I would say. Not only strategies, but the pace. If you see, the attacking half of the side of team EXO was completely, I would say, fast-paced. As soon as they wanted to take mid control, they used to let Ghost take control of vents. They let him push there, and immediately they took also control of mail room. But whereas the side of team F1xLS, when they were trying to take control of mid, all they were trying to do is first look for information of the number of players or the agent that can be present in mid. And as they were trying to scope it out, they were wasting a little bit of precious seconds, because of which the side of team EXO were getting map control way better for their team. I think that's where it worked out better for the side of team EXO in terms of getting a little bit aggressive. But the side of team F1xLS put up one hell of a show to maintain the scoreline until 9-9. But after 9-9, and the side of team EXO came into a full buy round. They did not stop. They managed to get the double digits, and from there on, they just completely whiplashed the side of Team F1xLS.
True that. And I just noticed, I mean, Sai having 12 assists there, okay. I mean, I understand I think the new update is like, even if you reveal someone, I think you get that assist. Because as much as I remember, Sai either confirms the kills or just dies, right? He doesn't let someone else take his kills. So most of the time, I think he got like 4 to 5 at max. I'm not taking away the credit from him, but I think like 3 or 4 kills were because of the knives there.
I think you are now.
No, I'm not saying. I'm really sorry, bro. I'm just saying. I think because he was actually the one getting the kills. He was not dealing damage. He was like either confirming the kills or he's like, screw it. I don't even want that kill. Someone else take it. So it was that kind of a gameplay coming in from Sai this time. But yeah, beautiful gameplay from both the teams, to be honest. And I cannot wait for the next matchup, by the way.
Same here. I cannot wait because there's a long road ahead. We just finished up with one map. There is a lot more coming in terms of action, but it was one hell of a match to watch. It was.
And with that being said and done, we are done with the map of Split. We still have one more map, maybe a third one as well. But before we head into that, let's just take a short break and we'll be back with the next map.
Player standing. Card out. Enemy. Enemy remaining.
Well, welcome back. I mean, quick break. We're just done with the map of split, and right now we'll be heading on to the second map. But what a game it has been. F1 and Team EXO, both of these teams put up one hell of a show. Did not expect that outcome, to be honest. I mean, the score was pretty close, right? What was that, 39 again? Did I predict it right? I think I missed
You
out
said
by one
13-7,
round
bro.
there.
You said 13-7. I said
I said
13-10, so I'm a
13-8
little bit closer.
I know I said 13-8 after that. I said 13-7
Okay,
and then I was
okay,
like,
let's not debate
yeah,
amongst ourselves.
yeah, we are pretty even there.
Yeah, let's just call a truce.
Yeah, let's call it truce for now. But what a game! And right now we'll be moving on to the map of Ascent. Lucy, Ascent, what do you think about this?
I mean, right now, Ascent, we know it's going to be the classic map of Valorant where teams have a brilliant chance of bringing it back. Teams have played multiple times over as Valorant has developed. So I think this is going to be a map which should be closely contested, but also with changing lineups coming in, it might get difficult for one of these teams. But looking at the agent selection coming in, it's going to be Wimp again. He's going to be picking up that Killjoy. He looked very efficient and really good in terms of his setup and holding down the side. Blackhawk is going to be changing up. He's going to be coming up with the Astra of his own. There's going to be a Sky from Excali. Okay, Sai with the Sova, I've seen him. Ghost, he's back on his selection. Rafa has not changed up. Knight Rider has. And RVK, he's also changed up. Scargod playing his usual agent. Shivi, back to the Sova because you know this map is for Sovas. So you have to have a Sova for yourself. And right now, with that pick coming in, what are your thoughts? Because there was one, I would say, surprising pick coming in from Excali.
Yeah, I did not see that one coming. But yeah, I mean Blackhawk on the Astra, that's pretty classic from him, to be honest. I mean, he used to play Astra a lot. We all know him, the Astral play that he does. But yeah, as Ascent, classic map, and once again, as I've already said, not my favorite map. But yeah, it has to be done right now.
You have to bear with it.
Looking at the RVK on that KJ, I believe, right? So that's gonna be interesting to watch, and also Excali on the Sky. And Excali and Sai, they both have picked initiators, the Sky and Sova. So that's gonna be interesting to watch a lot. It's a bit both attacking and defensive favored agent composition, if you ask me. At least that's what I feel like. You know, you can gather information on the attacking side, also on the defensive side. You just let Sky play on one, you let Sova play on one side, and you get the information, all the information that you need. You also get the flashes as well. And that Seekers, when you get the ultimate, is just beautiful. And the Hunter's Fury. So it's something hard to beat. But at the same time, do not underestimate F1. Because now they are a map behind. And if they lose this, they're out of the tournament. right now. That's going to be the end of the road for them. But that's not going to be easy to do. But Team EXO, they are really, really strong. And the conference is pumped. And especially after the addition of Ghost, I mean, they're on another level, right? That jet, like that jet was okay on the side of EXO before. But after Ghost picking up that jet, that amplified into 3 instantly. And the team performance was just going like through the roof, is what I feel like at least.
I mean, if you let your teammates play other agents, it just gives you the capability. Like everybody from the side of EXO, we know they are cracked. Just like the side of F1LS. But F1LS, the players already had picked up a couple of agents which they were comfortable on, and there was not a huge switch up in terms of lineup coming in from them. But on the side of EXO, most of them kind of played duelists. Sai played, Excali played, now Ghost is playing. Blackhawk also certain times has played. I think Wimp I don't remember seeing. But right now, let's take our discussion on the map itself. But before we start the map off, Edge, what are your thoughts on the predictions? First you, then me.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. The picks pretty decent. I'm gonna be sticking with EXO once again. Just because of how the way that Ghost is popping off right now. You can see it in the faces, right? The confidence, you can see it. The side of EXO, they're a bit more calm. On the side of F1, you see a bit of tension in the air. You can feel it. So EXO being calm, and Excali with his new hairstyle looks dope, by the way. So let's see how it goes for the side of EXO. But I'm gonna be sticking with EXO right now. 13. Gonna be sticking the same. 13-8 for the side of EXO. What about you, Lucy?
I would say a similar scoreline of 13-10, and I'm sticking with the side of F1LS. Hopefully they find a comeback. So let's not tip the balance, right? Both of us holding on to a team. So let's always keep it mutual. But right now, Sai, he's looking exceptional. His recon, I think, was broken. Shock touch, he's trying to prevent the aggressive entry coming in. But with the double initiator play coming in, I expected EXO to be a little bit aggressive. And they are. EXO with a beautiful kill. Starting off is going to be Ghost. Immediately following it up, it's going to be Sai Dreams. And immediately they've taken control not only of B but also A side. Look at Excali's position. He's just jump peeking to get more information, but he knows that there is nobody close. With the one-way smoke coming in from Astra as well, I don't think it's going to be very difficult. But again, Sai! Somebody stop this man with the Ghost!
Oh my god, Sai is popping off huge right now. And RVK, he gets one. Can he get another one? It's not gonna be easy. But yeah, he's gonna get the kill. What a 1v3. What do you think? No. It's too late.
Too late. You're too late. Ghost is just fast.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's gotta hurt for the side of Team F1LS. Because the start also was not great. The initial connections coming in, the follow-up shots coming in. I mean, that's just, I would say, clinical pistol round execution coming in from the side of Team EXO. Nothing better that we could have expected.
Yep. I mean, that was a clean round coming in from them. I mean, it's also the confidence boost, right, that they have right now. So EXO, being the team that they are, has picked up the first round, and now this should be a pretty easy round for the side of EXO as well. You see Rafa with the Sheriff, they're trying to get the kill. If he gets this one, they might actually go and get another one as well, but it's going to be a strong grenade being used. Two shock that's being used. But Rafa is going to go down to side face right now, and RVK on the other hand gets one. Excali gets two, and Stargod gets one as well. And my brother right now with the master in his hand, trying to see what he can do, but there's nothing he can do. Because Wim will actually make sure take him down. That's going to be a 2-0 F1LS on the back foot, but it was an eco, just a couple of sheriffs, and a marshal picked up on them. So EXO started off great. Let's see if they're going to carry it out throughout the entire game.
Yep, I mean, that I would say eco round or bonus for the side of Team EXO, they may manage to make it work. Again, the operator shots or operator plays that I missed out, I think Ghost is going to give us that because he's already popped it off, and with 2 seconds on the clock we should be dropping the barriers, and Ghost, I guess he's about to hold the operator. He's gone into vines, so he should have a good angle to play with, but with a one-way smoke, oh no, it's not popped. Nitride is still holding the angle, but Rafa is ready with his grenade to push back the force coming in from Blackhawk. He should be able to do it, with the shock dart coming in, it's reading Ghost, and if he does not make his way out, he will be dead very soon. But Side Dreams, he'll be able to take one, but like insane boop on. Somebody needs to stop that, but Rafa, he does not care. He goes in, gets Ghost, but Blackhawk, Along with Wimp, they tail down and take control of A site.
Oh boy, and there it is, just like that. Team EXO once again coming out on top. Even in the bonus round, I mean that operator did go down as well, right? But they did manage to pull it off. So EXO, yeah, the bomba was scary to be honest. I could hear it for a long period of time, and I was like, wait, where the hell is the boom bot? I mean, it's not like a boom bot. It's like an F1 race car, just following everyone there. Doesn't really matter who it is. And right now, F1
Trying to get the
on
fastest
back
time
foot.
out there.
Yeah, he's just rushing. He's just, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you. But now, F1, unfortunately, on another eco. 4 sheriffs and a marshal picked up.
It's getting a little bit difficult. And again, I think difficult's the sweet word for Ghost. He gets one shot, Excali gets one of his own at mid, and most of the players are concentrated from the side of team F1LS at mid. They've already picked up 2. One more is left. That's going to be Shive. Sai will be able to
Spike
trade, but
down
RVK
mid.
immediately trades that as well. But the spike has been taken control of. Look at the positioning coming in from the side of team EXO. But RVK, he knows he's not going to be the only player. He has a player in terms of assistant. But Knight Rider, he's going to be missing his initial shot coming in with this Marshall. But I know
Player
the
standing.
capability that Marshall holds with the quick scope and shots coming in. If Knight Rider is precise, he should be able to deal a lot of damage. But Excali, he's timing that perfectly. He's not giving the opportunity. Knight Rider finds the beautiful shot, but Excali immediately capitalizes. He does not let him run away with that Marshall shot. And as I said, insane is Marshall. I mean, it has a higher probability that it can take out an operator rather than operator doing it because of the fast scope and running away from there.
True. That's exactly what happened there. I mean, Ghost, I think, unscoped there for a second, and that's exactly when Knight Rider moved to the left and gets the headshot. They dropped the operator, but then instantly picked up. But now, once again, 4-0 scoreline, and the players, you can see it. You can feel the tension in the air, as I already said. But right now, it's going to be another buy round coming in from both sides. F1, they kind of need this round. They kind of need to win this round, but the location has been revealed. And wait, how is Sky even alive? Sky should have been dead. He still managed to stay alive there, and unfortunate for F1, they cannot take him down. And right now, they are going to be going backwards to check if there's anyone that's flanking.
It's always good to be cautious and repenting after you lose your players. So check before you head in any direction. I mean, it's the same, right? When you're driving a vehicle or walking across a busy road, you have to check your angles. So here it's going to be a little bit of a death wish if you don't check, because everybody's out for blood. They find you, they're going to get you. A beautiful flash coming in. Excali and Blackhawk will be able to capitalize, but Stargod, he's trying to do the damage. Wimp is also trying to make it work, but Side Dreams comes in with his Odin and goes brrr. That's all I can say, because I love the Odin, especially on a Sova. And now RVK, last place surviving. He's trying to make something work with his utilities, but Ghost comes in. He says good night, my friend.
Yep, the Odin goes brrr. That was good. One to see, but EXO is completely dominating this particular game right now. I mean, F1 are getting annihilated right now, and I mean, look at this. EXO was just standing in the open. I'm not really sure what happened there. Did no one see him? But Knight Rider, if he got the kill on the Sova, then maybe F1 would have taken advantage of that. But right now, Team EXO, they're the one taking full advantage of the positioning and the defending half as well. And you can see it, right? You can feel it in the players. The confidence is not there on the side of F1 right now. It's going to be another eco. And just like that, Excali will instantly take Knight Rider down. Okay.
Oh, what?
That was beautiful. Counter wall bang. That was insane. Ghost will get another kill on the Rafa, but that's about it. And Sky is in a really tough spot right now. But Ghost will instantly come back to help him. And that flash is going to make sure no one pushes him right now. But Ghost gets the kill on the Shibi, and also the spike has been dropped. One casualty, but that's about it. 2 versus 4. It's not looking good for F1, right? And they could not even retrieve the weapon. So it's useless actually. Ghost will get the third one on the Scargot as well. Now RVK is the only one alive, and I think Ghost is up for 4th. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Because RVK is just out of his mind. Can he get the kill on to Wimp? Never mind. Again. Because Wimp is just too good and quick. He doesn't want the operator, or they will actually get the operator. Even if they don't get the operator, it doesn't really matter, because the economy is just insane on the side of Team EXO right now.
It's flourishing right now, but this shot I'm going to remember. Okay, wait, it was not Rafa actually. That's what, it was kind of a weird
Shivy.
angle. It was Shivy. He had a better advantage. That was, I was trying, like, how did he spam through the box? And now we get a clear picture, and that's the reason, heat of the moment, you don't know what's happening, but Exxon do. And that's the reason they have not called for the timeout. It's going to be the side of F1xLS not having a good day, but with their full buy coming in, with close to first half done, they need to make sure they start bringing in, because there's just 6 more rounds, and if they don't bring it to either a 6-6 or a 8-4, if double digits roll in for the side of Team EXO, they're looking already good with the defensive half, and with the double initiators coming in, you know what's going to happen. They're not going to stop. They're going to set up Ghost for success, and Ghost, the way he already opened areas for his team on the map of Split, he's just going to do it better, because here mid gives you even better access compared to the map of Split, where now you can go to Cat, you can take mid control in terms of Pizza, and in case you want to explore a little bit further, you know where you can go directly to the defender spawn. And if you do that, the defense rotation can be completely cut into 2 different halves, and you can explore any site you want.
True. And right now, the tactical timeout has been done, and we see Ghost on the operator, and at the same time, there is an operator on the side of the attackers. F1 picking up that operator for the first time. Ghost taking a bit of damage there. He did not want to move. He did not move, to be honest. And now, oh no, it's been smoked. So Ghost is down to, what that adds up to, 98 points of health. But that's still enough for him to make an impact on the game. Right now, Sai will be using that drone to spot out one player. Is a wall bank coming in? He actually has 2 players information right now. So, ooh, the timing almost on point, and the aim as well. So, you gotta be careful. But that's gonna be the Killjoy's ultimate, but instantly gonna be taken down. Because Hunter's Fury is available on Sai, and he will use it. Knight Rider versus Ghost. Who do you think is gonna come out on top with the operator here?
Oh my god, the patience, the sheer determined. Both of them are determined to get a shot, but that cloudburst is going to be good. But Ghost is trying to push it. He might be able to find an angle, but no, it's going to be Knight Rider. He's ready. Both of them are just missing just because of a pixel. RVK finds the first kill. Knight Rider. The patience on that man was just incredible, and as soon as the opening happened at the site B, they're completely trying to take things in their way. But look at Ghost. Oh no, I'm sorry, Knight Rider. I got a little confused with those jets. Side rims will be able to take him, but immediately traded out is going to be Scargod. Now Black Hawk, he's alone. I think he's going to pick up the operator, but not sure why he's going in for a save. He can try to do some damage because they are, as you mentioned, right, Edge, they're flourishing with cash. Maybe he is looking forward to put up a savings account. What do you think, Edge?
Maybe he wants to just buy something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
Valorant skins?
Maybe he's just saving. No, maybe he's just saving to buy the new Tata Motors. You know, Tata Tiago NRG there.
Wait, is that possible? Okay.
I wish it was, because then I would go one instantly. Because that's a beautiful car. But right now, the way that EXO is playing is absolutely beautiful. Oh no, the timing! Blackhawk. I think he's still good for 1. Yep, he's still good for 1. Oh my god, that was close. But F1, well played. Kudos to them. Getting the first one on the board after 7 rounds. I mean, this was the one that was absolutely necessary. Taking out that operator from the hands of Ghost, and Knight Rider did that. And RVK opening things up as well. Ooh, Sai actually went down there with instant trade, right? That was good. So it was a well coordinated round from F1.
Heading to the above.
It is nerve-wracking. I mean, to see those operators, I was like, somebody peek and shoot. God damn it! How much would you make us wait? But again, it's going to be Knight Rider starting things off. His operator. I mean, I fear a couple of operators when they play in, I would say, attacking half, like SK Rossi, Deathmaker, and one more that comes into my name is going to be Knight Rider. He is an excellent player on the attacking half, especially with the operator, and immediately look at that. He's already taken down his, I would say, duplicate. That's going to be Jet. And now with information being gained from Sai, he knows there's 1 player or maybe even 2 at B main, but they cannot spam. The Odin is not there, and Sai is already playing at mid. So I think this change up might work out, but I'm not sure why Sai is not going in for Odin rather than an operator. He says, okay, I'm going to pick that up. You pick that from Ghost, I'm going to be trading it out. And if you try to push yourselves at mid, you're going to be taken down.
You're going to be taken down indeed. And right now, That's a beautiful recon. Will not be spotting anyone though this time around, but still gives you a lot of information. The mid link is clear, but actually it's not clear. So Team XO on the back foot with the man disadvantage. Actually, it's gonna low, and this could be a
30
showstopper
seconds
coming into play. Will it damage anyone? Rafa missing it out. That's unusual. And oh, the crossfire has been set up and
Last player standing.
what?
No, again
Wait,
another
what?
race. Come on. Please.
How did that happen is what I feel like. But Knight Rider,
seconds left.
boy, that was crisp. Now, in a 1v1, can he pull it off?
Spike
He can
planted.
definitely pull it off, and he just be able to fake sound Vimp. He's not peeking. Knight Rider, he's playing it really, really smart in a 1v1 with the operator, and there's ultimate available on Vimp as well. But I don't think it's necessary. He does have a turret as well, so you can just use that right now. Oh no, he's gonna actually invest the ultimate. What about this, Lucy?
I think
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
This should not be allowed. This should not be allowed. With 1 second, he's trying to make his way out. No, he walks right into Vimp. The sheer determinants for coming in from Knight Rider to play that out. He was smart. I mean, he was smart. He thought Vimp could push, but Vimp was also smart. He knew that there was no angle that he could push from, because first lane was already covered with his turret, and only way he could come out is going to be second lane. And having an operator in a 1v1, it is always difficult. And Vimp capitalizes on top of it. A beautiful round that the side of Team F1xLS tried to make a comeback, especially with Knight Rider and his quick scopes. But unfortunately, having player advantage gives you that, I would say, holding card, and that's the reason the side of Team XO managed to capitalize, and 7-1 is where we are sitting at.
Right now. Oh my god, that was close. Oh no, he's gonna get taken down. Unfortunate for Knight Rider. But yeah, the Legstump has gone to waste right now, and 4 versus 5. Team XO, they have the advantage already right now. Sai is in a very good spot, but he's gonna get taken down, but not before getting the kill on Rafa. Chibi will be the one taking the kill, and now in a 3 versus 4, Ghost is gonna get taken down. Oh no, they are reading him perfectly right now. Scarguard will get 1 and RVK.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, RVK doing a lot of damage there. Wait, Scarguard, can you not hear KJ? Wait, what? I thought he could hear him, but unfortunately he could not. So that's gonna be the spike planted. Now in a 1 versus 2 situation here. Hunter Fury available, but both the killjoys are
Planted.
alive. Oh my god, what?
Look
You
at
can see it in his
Vimp.
face.
Yeah, you can see it in
You
his
can see it in
face.
his face. That expression says it all. We don't even need to say anything. That expression, he was like, how did I screw up that one? That was an easy peasy kill there.
That was an open plant coming in. Even after knowing where Vimp is coming from, not sure what Shivi did, but luck. This luck coming in from Shivi to just make it out and then pull out his Vandal, and Vandal superiority always. I mean, you connect an initial headshot, that's done and dusted. Even if you connect a headshot with, I would say, the Phantom, certain times it does not completely confirm a kill. But right now, look at the aggression coming in from EXO.
Oh!
Beautiful shock darts. He'll get a kill on Knight Rider. That's going to be a crucial kill. But look at them. They're backing off from the fight. Oh no, Shivi had a good advantage to take out 2 people who were just playing with the pistols. And immediately, the side of Team EXO back off.
That's what they needed. I think they wanted the weapon there. And as soon as they were like, it's a bit too far, and they were like, oh, screw it, we'll just get back. Or did Sai actually grab the weapon? I'm not really sure what happened there, but Ghost! Ghost, my man! How did you miss all those kills there? Oh my god. Something's off. But yeah, that's going to be a Seekers being used, and Scargog gets the kill into Excalibur. Now the information has already been gathered where the players of Team EXO are. So, sorry, where the players of Team F1 are. My bad. But now in a 3 versus 3, the weapons are actually there on both the sides. But Sai is down to 20 points of health. So that is an advantage for the side of F1. And they think it's going to be A. But guess what? It's not A, because it's B.
30 seconds left.
And Sai has spotted. RVK there. Scargod finds a kill on Ghost.
Player
A
standing.
slither of a HP on Side Dreams makes it impossible to come on top of a fight.
Spike planted.
RVK has spotted Blackhawk, but Blackhawk also in terms makes some noise, and right now they know the last player coming in. He should be coming in from defender spawn. RVK spots him. RVK misses a shot. Blackhawk is going again. Blackhawk gets one, but Blackhawk's now close to only 30 seconds on the clock. He needs to make something work. He does have an ultimate to play with. Not sure if he has any stars. He does not. So for him, it's going to be difficult to make this work with a 1v2 situation. All he has to hope is a wall bang works. He misses Rafa by the edge. Rafa gets a little bit damage dished out, but at the end of the day, 2v2 and a crossfire. Blackhawk is still making it work. Blackhawk makes it work. Somebody stop this man. Why would you not peek there, Rafa? The clean and crisp crossfire which was ready missed. And a 1v1 isolation in hell that should have not been allowed. But Blackhawk, the devil.
Oh my god, that was insane coming in, right? Blackhawk, what a play there. For a second, I actually thought it was done and dusted, but he got the kill onto KJ, then this kill onto Astra, man. But this one, the last one should never have been possible there. But he does pull it up, and that's exactly what I was talking about. The Astra plays coming in from Blackhawk is just absolutely insane. I mean, even when the agent came out, he was actually the first one picking it out, and Rafa with the shoulder peek, both shots. Not really sure what's happening here, but yeah, that usually doesn't happen, especially not in this particular game at least. That's going to be the lockdown coming into play, and the Cosmic Divide as well being used through ultimates, instantly being used. So let's see if EXO can actually defend, and just when I say that, they get one kill. Scargod will trade him out, down to a 4 versus 4 again.
4v4, they have access to side. They should be able to plant the spike, but I guess RVK is stuck at mid. I'm not sure if he knows that he has the spike. If he does not make his way out, it's going to get difficult. Knight Riders will be able to pick one. RVK is still making things work, but RVK through the blind, he'll be able to pick one, and he brings it to a 3v1 situation. Now RVK, he knows he has to make a run. He goes in, he gets the spike down, and Side Dreams, the sole survivor with just 40 HP. I don't think right now it should be allowed, but we know Sai, he was so close to an ace on the map of Split. He should have a really good chance. He takes down the turret, no damage being received on that, so I think he's still good in terms of making a comeback. But with the crossfires, I think it's a little bit better. But again, if they miss a single shot, you know how insane Sai is.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be having any chance of clutching this one this time, especially with the points of health that he has. He does have the recon available in 3 seconds, but I don't think he should be able to clutch it with 8 bullets left. There's no way, and Shivi is gonna kill him in style. That's with the Sheriff. That's gonna be the 3rd round on the board for F1. Should have been a 4th one, but unfortunately
Last
just a
round
3rd.
before the switch.
And EXO, they actually have done pretty good already on the side, on the defending half this time. Let's see. Final round of the first half. What do you think, Lucy? 8-4 or 3-9?
I mean, we divided the teams, right? So I'm still looking forward to F1 maybe getting an 8-4. They did manage to make it 8-3 the last round coming in. I'm not sure about how great the economy is coming in from the side of Team EXO. So looking at it, it looks like 4 buys coming in. They know it's going to be a last full buy round coming in, or a last buy round coming in. Look at the position. Both the jets are close to each other. Knight Rider also does not know, but after Knight Rider picks up a kill, they get to know about the position. But Blackhawk immediately managed to trade things out. That distraction coming in from Ghost made it work, but okay. He did manage to get one more on Ghost, so Ghost will not be able to run away from the fight. But Blackhawk, he's trying to make his team survive. But both the players at B side, I think Edge, they do not have good weapons to play with.
Yeah, the weapon base not there, but Vim doesn't need weapons. All he needs is the Sheriff, and Hunter Fury is dealing a lot of damage as well. Actually, he gets a kill as well, and right now, a 2 versus 3. A 4 versus 3, down to a 2 versus 3 right now, and Shivi takes a bit of damage there as well. 63 points of health. The recon will not be... Oh, actually, it will reveal. So both the servers are actually revealed. Let's see how this goes. And now Rafa has information that one of them is towards the CT area, and one of them is towards that side. And oh no, Rafa takes him down. Chibi is gonna get out of the ultimate. Rafa wants to do the same, and it does. At the last second. Now it's all on Blackhawk once again, and clutch has happened. Clutch. I'm calling it right now. The round is clutched by Blackhawk already.
I like confidence. I'm pretty sure everybody has a confidence right now in the chat. Look at him. Blackhawk spots, he immediately does not connect as he was slowly making his way across to spot a player. He had to
Switching sides.
readjust his process and he still comes on top. The clutch, as you mentioned, he made it work. And Blackhawk, who else better in the side of Team EXO? Whenever clutch needed, he makes it work. He already made it work with a 1v2 previously, and he's trying to make it work. And with 9-3, the pistol round coming in for the side of Team F1xLS is going to be very crucial. But in the meantime, Chad, I'm pretty sure you're enjoying the match, so don't forget to hit the like and also subscribe, because this is the Yuvin Invitational powered by TATA along with energy drink partner Red Bull, and this is just only top 8 teams invited from Yuvin to participate in this matchup. We had first match between Enigma and True Rippers where Enigma came on top. Right now it's going to be the side of Team EXO and F1xLS playing their second map, with Team EXO having the first map in their name.
Yep, and looks like they might just walk away with the second one in the name as well. It's gonna be Ramp actually getting the first one on the Knight Rider. Oh no. It's just going, everything's going downhill for F1 right now, and EXO, they're going to be taking full advantage of that, because oh wait, excaLi gets a gun Rafa, but a trade coming in by RVK. I mean, RVK is trying his best, but look at this, Yuvin. How long are you going to be staying alive? No, he's not going to be staying alive for long. It's going to be Brim getting the kill. Brim gets the triple, and then Blackhawk finishes things off by getting the kill on the Scar God. 10-3 score line right now after the pistol, and right now, I think F1 should just force by, otherwise we're looking at a potential 11-3 here.
It would be 11-3, but if they force by, you know what's going to happen. They're going to head into a match point having literally nothing to play with. So hopefully they don't go in for force right now. They will try to put something on cards, and in case they cannot, maybe try out something as they are at 11-3. But as I said, the side of Team EXO, their defense was already so good, and just imagine the attack coming in. They do have 2 initiators, and again, look at excaLi's position. What Knight Rider did in the, I would say, the last round of the first half, same thing excaLi managed to do, and he comes on top of it.
He does come on top of it right now. The way that EXO is playing, I think they are looking forward to close it, but
Crispy!
no, that's a crispy shot coming in from Knight Rider. There pulls it down to a 3 versus 3. So the game is not yet over. The round is not yet over, definitely. But no, Blackhawk gets a kill onto RVK with the ghost. Actually thought he might actually get the kill, but never mind. Scar God will be the one taking down excaLi. Now in a 2v2, Blackhawk is still alive. So as long as he's alive, the hopes of EXO clutching is still on.
It does. But Knight Rider also has a Marshal to play with, and now they're just waiting so that Scar God can come in, clear the position. The turret has already spotted, I guess, both of their players. Oh no, it's only spotted Knight Rider, and they've also heard that there's going to be a Marshal in terms of opposition. And Knight Rider, he's trying to fight with the bot. Oh no, this is going to be the 6th player, and a 10 HP. Oh my god, Blackhawk, he's going to be able to take down Scar God, but Knight Rider with his own fight being isolated, I think it's done and dusted. Wimps comes in. His bot might not have been able to finish Knight Rider, but Wimp does it. That's gotta hurt, man. I mean, Boombot being the 6th player along with Killjoy's turret, it hurts, Edge. It hurts. Whether you're a professional player or not, whether you play it for fun, both these bots hurt a lot.
Yep, the Boombot and the turret definitely hurt you a lot. And right now, the thing that's hurting is the scoreline for F1. 11-3. 8-round lead for the side of Team EXO. It's going to be a bonus round. It's going to be a bye for F1, but it's going to be a bonus for EXO, right? So let's see how this round goes. And Rafa opening things up. Okay, that's what we needed. That's what we wanted to see. Rafa popping off, getting a double. He's down to really low points of health, and also Jet is low as well. So damage has been dealt by EXO, but the kills could not have been confirmed.
This is what we, I mean, if you want to counter the side of EXO, they are an aggressive team. So if you want to turn things around, you need to at least be a little bit aggressive in any one of the areas, and that's the reason a B main push was very necessary, and they play passive on A side, and as soon as the entry is being heard, they managed to destroy the side of Team EXO. So this one round should be confirmed from then. But look at Rafa, he's so low on HP, and he's trying to just run away and save the Spectre, but RVK He gets 2 for himself and closes the round, and that's going to be 11-4. The full buy comes in favor of the side of Team F1xLS, but right now as they're heading into another fight, I think Team XO are on their full buy, guys. Guess that previous one should have been their bonus, and with Rafa going in with the Spectre, we know close range Spectres are always incredible to watch. But right now with the full buy hopefully coming in, okay, a couple of people forced the previous round itself, so we can just see 2 full buys, and not even actually full, because there's going to be a half shield and one person, that's going to be Ghost, who's not having a great day on this map of Ascent, or a great map.
Yeah, because he did have a brilliant game the other one on the map of Split, but right now on the map of Ascent, looks like he's not feeling it. But F1, they did lose a man right now, and the Seekers have given away a lot of information, so they do have the information about the players on towards the head and towards that HR position. Let's see how this one goes, and right now XO are making the execution. Let's see if the side of F1 can actually hold it, and oh no, Excali going down, but Ghost and Blackhawk getting kills of their own, and now down to a 2 versus 4, make that a 1 versus 4. It's all on Sova to try and clutch it right now. Can he do it? Chiwi, the only one alive on the side of F1, and if not, Team XO, they'll be looking at the match point, and oh wait, what side did he just turn around at the last second? Really unfortunate timing there, but yeah. Oh, he's gonna get the information, but I don't think Chiwi can be can be the one that's gonna clutch this Ghost. As we just said, maybe not having a good day, he gets himself a double kill here, Lucy.
I think that's what we wanted. I think that's what we should have said very early on. Ghost is not having a good day, and Ghost is like, what? You're targeting me? I'm gonna come back. It's like, at certain times, like, there's like the caster's curse, right? The caster's curse always take an opposite turn as well sometimes. So I think that's what happened here for Ghost. But yes, his teammates are making it work. I mean, on the defensive half, we can understand. Not having a great map, it's always like that. It's going to be Duelist who cannot completely pop off. So we can see Wimp along with Blackhawk, and even a little bit frags coming in for Excali and Side Dreams. But right now, the attacking half, Ghost is looking really good. He has managed to gain entry, and look at that, Excali is waiting with that. Okay, it's going to be a Trailblazer. I thought it was about to be a flash coming in. They're looking forward to information. ScarGod is playing at the generator. Look at the cross. Ready on Ghost. He pops up a Cloudburst. He goes in. Trades happen. ScarGod is still surviving. ScarGod gets 2. The defender lockdown gets destroyed from Side Dreams. But now disadvantage is already kicked in for the side of Team XO. Now converting this, it's going to get very difficult. But the shock dart hits Rafa, and Rafa is looking forward to reposition. But the shock darts are still making things difficult. Side Dreams will be able to pick one. ScarGod trades it. That's 3k for him with 4 HP.
And now in a 1v3, Blackhawk once again, can he be the hero one more time? ScarGod will make sure that won't happen this time. He gets himself a 4k, by the way. That's a beautiful pull and kill. That was an insane gameplay. I mean, yeah, Knight Rider did get the kill on the Ghost into trade out, but this one's what I was talking about. ScarGod, absolutely insane there.
Turret out.
The Astras, I mean, you take it from any team, right? There is Duelist who play exceptional, frag out insane, but the Astras, you need a lot of courage to play Astra, because it's not simple as playing an Omen or even Brimstone. So it's going to be very difficult. You need to be very reactive and quick. Oh no, Rafa, I think he was flashed with his judge play. Excali will be able to convert it. Shock darts are coming in. Knight Rider will be trying to bring it back and close, brings it back to a 4v4 situation. The recon reveals. The Owl Drone gives information to Shivi, but there are 4 people trying to rush in. Things will get difficult. The Cloudburst will let Shivi go back to safety along with the Nebula being popped. Another star is also being placed from ScarGod there. So B site is stalled for now, but fight is going to be starting very soon.
He's going to be starting. Knight Rider has a 4k. He's up for the ace. He's up for the ace, and he definitely wants it. He wants it. Oh no, did he get the information? ScarGod, no!
Come on, ScarGod.
You should have let him have it.
Third ace.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Third ace missed.
Third ace.
I'm counting it.
Third.
I want an ace. I need justice for people who were close to an ace.
But yeah, I mean, I think the last match we did see an ace coming in from Rafael. But this time, we're still waiting on it. And I think the Rafael Days was on the map of Essen as well. So it would have been insane if the Jet got. And he was on Jet as well. So this time, the Jet almost got it, Knight Rider. He was playing the Sage last time. And yeah, on Jet, you can see the aggressive plays coming in from him. And the way that F1 is playing right now, not really sure what. I think the Asian composition is a bit screwed. Or maybe Team EXO are just not letting F1 do the thing that they do best. And that is having Rafa pop up. Because Rafa is being the one that's getting targeted.
You should
RBK is
run.
popping up alright. But oh, wait. Wait a second. Mid ultimate. Lucy.
See ya.
Okay.
Knight Rider does not care.
I've
He's
got
gonna
your
get
trail.
detained.
Oh no.
Alpha gets one, Excali gets one, Scargod is trying to hold the side down, he gets one, Side Dreams will be able to trade it, bring it to a 2v3 situation, but look at Sai, he's like, I need a player advantage or a equalizer, but unfortunately, as he comes back to peak garden, Knight Rider says good night, the recon has been popping him off. I think it was a novel drone, I did not get a clear idea, but nonetheless, the side of F1LS, they get a clear idea of the last player surviving, and Blackhawk goes down, the spike being defused. The side of Team F1LS survived to tell the story another day. But how long will they be able to do it? Because already match point on hands for the side of Team EXO. They just need one round, one mistake coming in from the side of Team F1LS, and it's all done. But F1LS, they're trying to make it work as much as possible, and right now it looks like, okay, not a force fight, a little bit of a broken or a half buy coming in to make it work. And if they don't make this work, there's a full buy also coming in. But they need to stop Knight Rider from popping off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Team EXO is just waiting for my prediction to come right. I mean, I did say 13-8. So maybe they're just waiting for that to happen. You know, you never know. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit of an exaggeration there, but Ghost will be the one to get the kill on the Knight Rider, taking down the main player with the Blade Storm. And right now, let's see, can he get another one? He cannot, because Shivi and RVK will be the ones taking them down. And okay, the ultimate has been used, and Blackhawk gets the kill on the Shivi and RVK. Oh, Sai, that's all about the timing. RVK played it really, really well there, by the way. Absolutely well freaking played. RVK. I mean, he took full advantage of that cosmic divide. He was on the left, took the kill on the market, and then goes towards the right, gets the kill on the side. I mean, what better way can you take advantage of that cosmic divide? And this one as well, RVK getting the kill on the ghost. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's wonderful to watch. I mean, using your opponent's utility in terms of an advantage for you is always better. But right now you can see EXO, they have understood if a team has managed to make a comeback of 5 rounds back to back after reaching match point, you know what's going to happen. We have seen this in a lot of international tournaments as well, that if a team gets an opportunity, even though you're at match point, they can come to overtime and run you down and make sure you're out of the tournament. So hopefully EXO have something better planned. You can see as you were saying, right, when we started the map of Ascent, the tension was kicking in for the side of Team F1LS, but right now F1LS look a little bit relaxed compared to the side of Team EXO. You can see tension kicking in. Sai is having a little bit of a discussion of what we can do better, because on the attacking half, having double initiator, the setup should be just better. Maybe Sai looking forward to getting mid control with his recon, and then Excali setting up Ghost should be the go-to strategy, but it looks like everybody from the side of Team EXO are still playing together on the attacking half. I think that's where it's getting a little bit of a difficult, and how we saw on the map of Split, if you remember, a two-pronged approach, they timed it perfectly when they were attacking B main. Mid push was also happening, so the distraction happening, isolating the fight was working out. But on the other end, the side of Team F1LS also have read that they have to go a little bit aggressive to take map control, and that's what it's working out better.
True. And EXO, they did take a timeout because this is a buy round, right? The last one was an eco, and this one is a buy round. They cannot afford to lose this one. And some people might say that it is the 9-3 curse, and it looks like the curse is real right now.
Last player
Oh
standing.
no. Wimby's only alive in a 1v3. There's no way he should be able to plus this. He's gonna get tagged, and that gives away his position, and he's gonna get taken down by RVK, the one that's popping out right now. 3-4 kill for him. And F1 feels like they're back on track and back in the game for sure. Team EXO now maybe a little troublesome for them. You know, now, yeah, no more smiling. No smiles to be seen whatsoever. And F1, they're feeling confident. They feel like they can actually take it home. But I still think that EXO can just pull it off. And I mean, they only need one more round. It's going to be a semi-buy coming in. It's going to be 3 Spectres, a Stinger, and a Sheriff picked up on side. So it's going to be a semi-buy. So the weaponry are favoring the F1, but you never know what's going to happen. I mean, F1, they cannot afford to lose any more rounds. And EXO, they only need one round.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting very difficult for the side of Team EXO to enter, even with a full buy. Now, Rafa pops in his ultimate, nothing he gets out of it. But Ghost and Sai, they're opening with the side from A shot. I think this is the round. They've converted it to a 5v2. There is a lockdown available for the side of Team F1LS to play it out, but they need to find a kill. They need to find a player advantage that they can work with. But with the rifles dropped, I think a couple of rifles have been picked up. Knight Rider is making it work. He finds a kill on Ghost. Still a 2v4 situation. The ultimate being popped. There's one more ultimate to play with, and Sai immediately pops it as soon as the ultimate comes in from Defender Killjoy. Oh no, X-Cali, it's all done and dusted. The lockdown is still kicking in. F1LS can try to do something because there is going to be one player on site who might get detained. Yes, he does, but he's trying to push into A main, but there's a crossfire held, and Knight Rider is walking to his death right now, and the timer ticking in, and X-Cali, he comes back to life, and that's done and dusted for the side of Team EXO. It was a long journey for them, but finally they make it happen. It took some time. It took a lot of mistakes that they managed to make, I would say, because otherwise it should have been an easy round that the side of Team EXO should have pulled very early, back on close to 12-5, I guess, 13-5, but right now fortunately they do it at 13-9.
Yeah, 39. I mean, they do it right. That's the important part. They did it. You could see the Sai's expression there. He's not happy. He was like, guys, it should not have been this close, because they were done. They had it for like what 5 rounds, 6 rounds there, and then everything went mayhem for them. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be actually RVK coming out on top. Okay, 23 kills, 279 average combat score, and he was just playing out of his mind, by the way. And then Knight Rider, 21-17. He has 5 first bloods. He was living true to the duelist role. Scargod with 18. Rafa did not pop off. One of the major reasons why F1 could not perform well. Shibi, 8-15. Okay, not really good. But on the side of EXO, you can see Sai with 16, Blackhawk 20, Ixcali on 15, and Wimp 14, and Ghost unfortunately at the bottom of the scoreboard today, at least in this particular map, with 15 frags. He does have 5 first bloods though, Lucy.
I mean, Ghost was doing his job in terms of a duelist, trying to get the first frags, I would say. But as you mentioned, right, Rafa, we have seen him play with Vandals and Phantoms and play it out really well. Even his ultimates were not connecting a lot, both in the map of Split as well as on the map of Ascent. He was playing mostly with the judges, and whenever he had an opportunity to try and make it work with a Phantom or a Vandal, he was kind of missing out the opportunity. So I think Rafa did not have a great day, but F1LS put up one hell of a match to try and bring it as close as they can. Let's see if they will be able to maybe come back, but it does happen that teams have a difficult chance that they cannot finish it. I think that's the reason that the side of Team F1LS had a tough going, but they did put up a one hell of a show. And this is an invitational. I hope there was a lower bracket that the side of Team FNLS could have fought and made a comeback. But unfortunately, we would have to say goodbye to FNLS at the end of the day.
True, and that's just kind of sad because RVK did a really good job. I mean, I kind of feel bad for him right now, but EXO, they deserved it. They deserved to win. The way that they were playing was absolutely coordinated, beautiful to watch, brilliant gameplay coming in from all the players. I mean, Ghost was popping off in the first map, and then the second map, Ghost was not the one that was popping off, and then his teammates came into action there. And it was all really well. I mean, just the gameplay, man. EXO, they are on another level right now, and every other team, I mean, just as the game, the match number 1, that was Enigma versus True Rippers. Enigma pulled out really good games. Both the games that they won were absolutely one-sided. So that's one team to look out for. And right now, EXO just beat F1. So another team to watch out for.
Yep, right now teams need to watch out for EXO because they're. I would not give complete advantage for the side of Team EXO because they looked a little bit unraveled. They were confused on how to take the force of F1LS. I mean, they do already have a force in their name and they're making it work. But the comeback was eventually happening. 3 more rounds and we may have seen an overtime, but I think Caster Curse, we did talk about the overtime as well. Unfortunate to what we witnessed, but F1LS a great try coming in. But right now, what I'm really excited is, yes, there are a lot more matches. We are done with 4 for the day, but one rivalry kicking in. Both these teams tried really hard in the wildcard entry to the international tournament. That is Enigma and EXO.
Oh,
They're going to
yeah.
be facing off again. So that kind of a rivalry is about to kick in the next matchup. But before that, I guess we have still 4 more matches. I mean, 2 more matches of 4 different teams that we'll be witnessing. But what do you think, Edge? With this match, what are your thoughts that we are heading into?
Well, yeah, today has been a long day. We done with 5 matches, right? The first one was a BO3 and it did go the distance. This BO3, I thought it was going to go the distance, especially with the teams EXO and F1LS, but it was a 2-0. Did not see that one coming. EXO absolutely played out of their mind and absolutely destroyed F1 in the second one there at the beginning, but then F1 made a small comeback there and, trying to play the game. EXO wanted to take it slow, wanted to end it actually, but then F1 was like, we found a way to make a comeback, and then there was this slight edge there where F1 could have made that comeback possible. But yeah, with that being said and done, both the teams deserve to win. I mean, even on this map of split, there were chances of F1 coming out on top. RVK was playing absolutely brilliant. I think RVK should be the one MVP there for both the matches, even on the Viper on the map of Split and KG on the map of Ascent. I think he did a really good job today.
Yeah, RVK, it does feel bad, right? When your teammates, who is not a duelist, is popping off and you still lose the match. We kind of talk about those battle sages, so it was kind of a battle Viper coming in with that controller for RVK, which is kind of changing in terms of meta, but that does bring us to the end of day 1 of Yuvin Invitational. I mean, it is wonderful to see these teams performing. So I think we will be meeting you soon again with a lot of more matches coming in, because this Yuvin Invitational is only for 8 teams that have been invited. And Yuvin Invitational is powered by Tata with energy drink partners Red Bull. But that brings us to the end. This is going to be me, Lucifer, along with Edge, signing out on day 1 of Yuvin Invitational. See you soon again. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. standing. Bot card out. One enemy. One enemy remaining. left. One enemy remains.
see the world in a different light. And only different will seem right. With different comes color. The world's a shinier place. Turn wherever you want. You'll find a happier space. Different turns it up. It brings everything to life. It all starts happening just the way you like. Different never blends in. It has its own way. Why go anywhere else when you can be different every day? Presenting the Tiago NRG, the urban tough roader for those who live different.
Good afternoon, friends. I'm Anuj, and I'm your host today, along with Miss Subha.
Hi.
Hey, Subha. Do you know which company has portfolio of cars which are one of the safest in India?
Of course, yes. Everyone knows. Vocal for local, our very own Tata Motors.
Correct. They've been on an amazing roll for the last few quarters. Phenomenal. Tiago got launched in 2016 April. It was a game changer, an instant success. Customers loved its design and drive experience. They won more than 20 awards in the launch year itself.
And that is why there are 3.5 lakh Tiagos on road today.
That's the kind of loyalty Tiago commands. But today, we are going to show you the new avatar of Tiago, which is more fun,
More adventurous.
more rugged. Presenting
The Tiago NRG.
NRG is very different from Tiago. Nahin? What do you think?
Yeah, it looks very rugged and muscular. Very distinct.
The Tata Tiago NRG here is a purpose-built tough roader. The high ground clearance helps it conquer tough terrains, while the SUV-inspired front and side cladding give it a tougher stance. And take a look at these rugged roof rails. They really make the Tiago NRG stand tall.
True. It doesn't look like any other raw off-roading vehicle.
All right, Subha. I cannot contain the excitement anymore. Let me take you both out for a spin. I hope you took good notice of the car color. For extra green.
Looks gorgeous.
It's the perfect color for where we are headed.
Anuj, it's about time now. Where are we going?
To a place you love. Very few people know about it. You're lucky that I'm with you.
Okay. I hope it's worth all the hype.
Yes. Just sit back and relax. And enjoy the 8-speaker Harman surround system.
Anuj, do you even know where we're heading?
Don't worry. The car has infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Are you sure the car can take us to such places?
Yes. Don't worry, my dear. It's the Tough Roader NRG. It has 181mm ground clearance
And dual path suspension to make sure we can go to any such place.
and it comes with 15-inch hyper-style wheels which have strong steel rims specially made to handle such terrains.
I'm so surprised you spoke of the car color and you did not talk about the interior. I really like the black interior color. It's so sporty. And also the seats, they're so comfortable and spacious.
You know what I like about this car? I like the way it drives. It's smooth, comfortable, it drives quick. Just the way a car should.
I am really impressed.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to off-road. And we are here. There you go. You know what's so special?
This, Anuj, this is...
And the fact that this car has a global NCAP 4-star rating. It's amazing to have an Indian manufacturer lead the way when it comes to safety.
Now this is a cool car.
And it comes in different exciting colors. Apart from this one, it comes in snow white, fire red, and cloudy gray.
This is amazing, Anuj. Together we have just witnessed the Tiago NRG.
And it's been a whole different experience. This car is not just good for city drives, but also for tough drives like these. So, for now, signing off, this is Anuj.
And this is Subha. Hopefully, see you super soon.